इतनी जल्दी में क्यों? इतनी जल्दी? खाना आधे घंटे में चाहिए, ग्रोसरी तो 10 मिनट में चाहिए, खुशी चाहिए, प्यार चाहिए, बट सब कुछ इंस्टेंटेनियसली. और in today's world, everyone wants to be an expert too, but in 60 seconds, sometimes even less. There are some things in which instant gratification can be achieved maybe, but most of the things in this world do not allow you that luxury. But what if learning and wisdom had a roadmap? What if it started with grammar? Welcome back to Literary Lenses, where we trace the evolution of literary theory over time. Today we meet Martianus Capella, the man who gave the Middle Ages its curriculum. क्या पढ़ाया जाएगा, कब पढ़ाया जाएगा, कैसे पढ़ाया जाएगा? This is the man who gave us all of that. A thinker not so much interested in beauty or truth, but in how to train the mind to recognize both. Martianus lived in the 5th century CE. It was a time when the Roman world was crumbling and collapsing, and the Christian world was rising. In this chaos, he wrote De Nuptiis Philologiae at Mercury. English translation, The Marriage of Philology and Mercury, a weird, wonderful and symbolic text that allegorized the union of language, philology and communication, Mercury. It wasn't just a love story either, it was a blueprint for learning. Capella's biggest influence, he systemized the 7 liberal arts. So he put all of those things into 2 different categories. Number 1, the trivium, or the tools of thought, which included grammar, logic and rhetoric. And number 2, the quadrivium, the tools of understanding, which included arithmetic, geometry, music and astronomy. So 7 liberal arts: grammar, logic, rhetoric, arithmetic, geometry, music and astronomy. These 7 became the basis of medieval education for centuries, shaping how people were taught to think, how people were taught to argue, speak, and even observe. In other words, Capella didn't just influence theory, he shaped the infrastructure of learning. Capella, as a writer himself, he wrote in dense symbolic allegory, not to obscure, but to stretch the mind. Each art is represented as a goddess. Each chapter is a test of patience, memory, and interpretation. The message was very clear. Learning is a ritual. Learning is a journey. It's a wedding between word and the world. Today, when we demand simplicity, Capella reminds us that complexity can also be sacred. Martianus Capella isn't quoted on Instagram, and I've noticed that quite a lot. But if you're a writer, here's what you can steal from him. Number 1, build your foundation. Grammar, logic, and rhetoric, they are not optional. Not at all. They are the stage. Number 2, think allegorically. Not every truth needs to be literal. Not at all. And number 3, respect the long game. Learning is not instantaneous. It's just not how it works. It's layered, it's slow, but it's definitely worth it. Martianus is where education and literature meet for the first time. He shaped the Middle Ages' entire idea of how mind should be trained. Not just what to read, but how to read. He didn't offer answers, he offered a method. And in a world which is drowning in content but starving for insight, that method still matters. So the next time you rush through a post, or you skip a long text, or you skim through an argument, remember Martianus Capella. Before you chase wisdom, marry language. This is Literary Lenses, where we read the past to write better in the present. Next up, we'll dive deeper into the medieval mindset, where philosophy, religion, and metaphor became inseparable.